Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how to get all the brand new Spark players and all the new Conference Finals playoffs players here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's discuss. So, as y'all see, bunch of Spark cards here. Also a bunch of playoffs cards. I went over all of them already in their own videos, so if y'all want to look at which cards are worth getting, feel free to go watch that video. Anyways, the Spark 3 cards are going to be down here. Penny Hardaway is the ultimate reward, which means you can get Reggie Lewis without having to grind all the way to Penny if you want to, which might be what I'd recommend for a lot of people if your point guard position is already set. If you want Penny, you're going to have to complete the whole agenda group to get him, though. So we're going to start with these Spark cards, and then we'll talk about how to get the Conference Finals playoffs cards here after this. But first agenda, score 21 points in a game with a Celtics player 15 times for Dark Matter Reggie Lewis. That is not hard. Literally basically 15 triple threat offline games with any Celtics card scoring all your points, and you are done with Reggie Lewis. That is not a hard agenda at all for a free Dark Matter. Going to take literally less than an hour. Also, 100 rebounds with centers over multiple multiplayer games. That one will take longer, but it is something that you're still going to get done organically if you play online multiplayer at all, so I'm not too mad about that one either. The 19 assists, 18 points to the point guard in a game. That's not too bad. Just going to be like one basketball fundamentals challenge probably to complete that one would be my recommendation. 36 points and 11 rebounds with a Spurs player in a game, probably be the same agenda. Like you do the 36 points off of the 19 assists and then make sure you get 18 points with a point guard and then 11 rebounds with that Spurs player. So use a Spurs center, maybe like Diamond David Robinson, for example. If you don't have any of the really high tier Spurs cards, maybe a Diamond D-Rob would be a good option for that challenge as a card you can buy who's going to be easy to get that agenda done. Make 53 pointers with Nets players over multiple games for Galaxy Opal Cam Johnson. Again, that's not too bad. It's just a little bit time consuming, but it's not awful. 58 fast break points over multiple clutch time online games. That one's gonna be kind of annoying because you have to like leak out on the fast break online and get 50 points. That's a good amount of points. So that one might take a little bit of time, but to be fair, you can get that one done while you're working on these 100 rebounds with centers over multiple multiplayer games. So I think that'll be okay to get both those done. 100 assists with Magic players over multiple games. Use a Magic player in the same offline games that you're doing these Celtics player agendas with, and make sure you pass the ball to the Celtics player with the Magic player to try to get assists with the Magic player and points with the Celtics player. Then you got 42 points, 8 assists with a player in a game. Honestly, that's the same agenda as this one. If you can hop into a game and get 42 points and 19 assists with a point guard, that'll get both of those agendas done in the same game, and then you get 36 points and 11 rebounds with a Spurs player in that same game. Find some long, low difficulty challenge to do, and you can get all of those agendas done in the same game, and then you can stack, for example, the fast break points with the multiplayer rebounds. Do Nets 3-pointers probably on its own, but Magic assists and Celtics points can be stacked together as well. As a whole, this is probably a 3-hour grind or so, maybe a little bit longer. 3 to 4 hours, though. I don't think it's too horrible if you want Penny. I will say, if you want just Dark Matter Reggie Lewis, which is kind of what I'm considering doing, you can literally just knock this out in 45 minutes to an hour. It will not be hard at all to knock out, especially if you're in lower difficulties of triple threat offline like I am. It's going to be so easy to knock this out because literally all I got to do, these two guys have a dynamic duo with each other, so they register as golds even though they're sapphires, so I use them and then just throw a Celtics player in here. I'm literally go find a not super duper high tier Celtics player to use, although I say that I could use Larry Bird, I could use Jason Tatum. There's a bunch of cards I could use for this. I could use an Amethyst Tatum. I honestly might just come out here and just use Dark Matter Tatum though, or Dark Matter Larry, just because they're the best cards. It just knock it out. It really won't be too hard to complete that agenda, and that'll get me an elite level free shooting guard, Reggie Lewis, who is just an absolutely phenomenal card. Now the real question is, does Reggie Lewis play on this team? Because I have so many shooting guards already, it's kind of hard to justify Reggie Lewis playing on my team specifically, but I think he plays on a lot of teams, and I think this Spark drop has a lot of cards that will help out a lot of teams in today's drop. But not only that, for the Spark content, there is also obviously the Conference Finals playoffs challenges that came out, which is this round recap challenges right here. Complete all 5 challenges to get the 5 players, as well as an NBA Playoffs Deluxe Unsellable Pack. My assumption is there is also some sort of agenda group that dropped for this, for Conference Finals, or maybe not. Oh, there we go. Here it is. So if you complete this group as well, you can get another Playoffs Deluxe Pack and then 5 Playoffs Base Packs, and these challenges are going to link up with what the challenges are going to be to complete complete these challenges. So if you see what I'm saying, this first challenge, the only one which we can actually see the requirements to complete right now, is this Mike Conley challenge. 18 points and 5 assists with any player or players will win the game. This one is going to be whatever the Andrew Nemhard is. This one says win the game. You can tell with it's blurry, but those first three say win the game. And then this one also, I don't know if that one says win the game. Well, actually, I think they all say win the game. Yeah, these three all say win the game. These two do not. So the first two are just complete the agenda, and it'll end the game automatically. The last three, you have to complete the entire game. And it looks like it, does that say, I think those might be double-digit quarters. These might be really long games for these last couple agendas for Kyrie and Jaylen Brown, which honestly kind of makes sense because I feel like 2K doesn't want to make it too easy. They want to make this stuff time-consuming, which is annoying. But the agendas are going to be right here, 18 points, 5 assists, 32 points, and 9 assists in those first two. And then 14 points, 100% from the field with a player, I'm assuming will be the third agenda while winning the game. 36 points and 5 assists with any player, again, will be, and then win the game will be the last one. And then the Jaylen Brown will be 40 points and 5 rebounds with, again, any player and win the game. And that'll be the agendas for all 5 of those. And that's how you get those 5 players as well. So as a whole, I'm not going to sit here and lie. Like, this is not bad. This is a good Tuesday of content. We got good Spark cards. We got super solid free playoff content as well. I feel like there's a good mix of free content in today's drop. Hoping that tomorrow we don't just see complete money grab content, but I think we're just going to see more 100 overall or 99 overall packs and promo packs, which is going to be more VC only stuff. Maybe the MT special offers on Thursday will be good. Maybe they'll drop a locker code on Thursday for the beginning of the NBA Finals. That would be cool. But as a whole, I think this is about all the content we really have to look forward to this week in terms of free stuff. Hopefully, again, we see a locker code. I think that's the most realistic thing. And then obviously there will be MT special offers, which are not free. But if they drop a good, desirable dark matter for MT, that would be pretty cool because that'll give a lot of people an opportunity to add a really good gambling card to their lineup without gambling. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's packs as well. There's, for the Spark cards, there's packs. You can buy an equal chance pack, 45,000 VC. I have no idea why you would do that. Your odds here are only 10% at a Galaxy Opal and 2% at a Dark Matter. That is not very good odds. I would strongly recommend not opening these packs. If you want the cards, just grind the agendas. And if you don't want the cards, that's totally fine. But don't spend your money on this game, please. I will definitely be grinding out some of this stuff today. I'm not entirely sure what yet. Definitely going to go get D-Live first and foremost. But after that, I'm not entirely sure what else I want to do on my account, what else I want to complete. But I do think this is a pretty solid day of free content. I think there's a lot of good stuff and a lot of things to be doing. So if y'all are interested in that, hopefully this video helps y'all out and gives y'all a good picture of basically everything there is to be doing in my team today. And I believe that is going to do it for today's video. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.